We have Keiron back to his roots with Chushi's legacy.
Yes.
Mystic once again bringing out the Japanese.
Yeah, I don't think Kieran's gonna do anything else than be sushi. It would be funny if he would, but I don't think he is, because it's his favorite Civ, and play what you feel comfortable with, right?
For sure, especially if you're trying to win games. I mean, Chushi's legacy is the way to go. That Civ is busted.
Yeah, is it? Is it the most OP one right now?
Yeah, extremely so. I'm usually not the first one to call like overpowered on a Civ.
But you will with this one.
But yeah, Chushi's legacy is absolutely broken. There's no two ways about it. They are very strong. Their Song Dynasty, I mean, they just don't have any bad matchups. Like the fact that you can build Jukunu without having to go into a dynasty is pretty good. I guess English is kind of a bad matchup, but that's.
I don't really know what Chukunu is, but it sounds nice. It sounds like
Yeah.
have you seen the I don't know what the name is of the Netflix animation show, and there's like a guy in space. His name is Gary, and he has like a little pet. It's like a little alien, and he says "Chukupri." It's called mooncake, and it sounds like that Chuki Flukis from the sushi. It sounds like it keep thinking about that little cutie pie. It's like, "Chukupri."
Somebody in the chat asks, are any of the OG civs overpowered? I think the strongest of the OG civs right now is probably Roos, but I wouldn't call them overpowered. I think all the civs are pretty much balanced except for Chushi, honestly. I don't think anything else is particularly overpowered or particularly underpowered.
Go.
It's
Brilliant,
the only
baby.
taking.
One sec. I need to pause it. I need to turn off the music.
Sure.
And thank you, Yasirar. Thank you so much for waiting for me to get back on stream. I appreciate that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's only gentlemen, but that's okay. 0% female viewers. Here we are. Our first best of 3 final games. We have Mystic in a west corner. I had to think about it again.
Yeah, we got there.
Well, we got there in one try. In a west corner, as the Japanese. And we have Keiron here in the south. Surprise, surprise, he's the sushi. Who do you think has the best placement in the map?
To be honest, it looks fairly well balanced, I would say. If I had to choose someone to give an edge to, I might give it to Mystic simply because he has easier access to that east quadrant, but I don't really see that becoming extremely relevant. I guess there's a boar over there that you might want to go after.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Where?
Oh, on the north like chunk of land. I would say Mystic probably has a bit easier access to that area since Keiron's either gonna have to go all the way around to that crossing on the far east, or he's gonna have to walk through Mystic's territory to get to that. But that's the only real advantage that I see for either player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just got a long way to go if he wants to get to that island, whereas Mystic can kind of just walk there. So that's really the only advantage that I'm immediately seeing is Mystic has easier access to that boar and those deer that are over on the neutral sort of landmass. Otherwise, the spawns are fairly well balanced. Both players are going to be able to get on the water and get a dock out if they want to, and with this kind of map setup, I would say that it's all going to come down to water control. Whoever's able to maintain control of this river is going to absolutely crush the game. So we're going to see if the players catch on to that, because it looks like neither one of them's opted for a dock opening.
Not at all, right? Yeah.
It's always hard on these mega random maps, though, because you never know exactly how much water there is or whether it's going to be worth it. But if they could see what we were seeing, then, you know.
Yeah. It's the first thing you'd be going for.
For sure. Especially with Chushi's legacy, you can actually get an insanely fast water start by supervising a lumber camp. Japanese also very good on water due to their cheaper fishing boats.
Indeed, I know that.
Yeah, and the fact that you can produce Shinobi, you can, instead of going for the Kuta Township, or instead of going for the Kuta Storehouse, I mean, Japanese players on water maps will often go for the Koka Township and produce Shinobi to shut down the opponent's docks so that you can take water superiority that way.
Where's he going? What are you doing? Where are you
he's
going?
He's gathered enough gold to age up, and he's
going to
thinking about
wood.
Going to wood.
Oh,
he has
opted
for the storehouse. He might. Well, if you're going aggressive, you're going to need gold still to produce the Onobugeisha and Samurai generally, unless he's going like Horseman Archer or something crazy. I think we might see him going onto the water here.
You know what?
He is going heavy on the wood.
We have not had any like really epic marine wars in the
That's true.
tournament so far, and I'm very excited for it. And I thought, was it last month that we did the first ever tournament that people would go on water and fight, but they never did that, and it was sad, and it,
Yeah,
it
a lot
kind of
of
disappointed
players-
me.
A lot of players really undervalue water. I mean, it's literally better than a town center if you can maintain control of the water. A dock is, I mean, the fishing boats that it's going to produce they're going to work faster than villagers. The gather rate's going to be faster. And you're also not, like, competing with your other food sources. Like, you get to preserve your sheep for longer, you get to keep your berries around for longer so that you can fall back to that later.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, water it's very, very good. I think it's pretty undervalued by,
Yeah, I think
know.
he's gonna go for a dock. There you go. Oh wait, no, I thought he was gonna walk already. Hey, but he's
going,
Huh? Huh?
going for a house
Farmhouse.
on the berries.
What? Wait.
And moving back to gold.
Huh? Wait.
Well, as they say in the StarCraft 2 scene, this ain't a build.
Whoa, okay. What? How? Are you not going for
Yeah,
a
this
dock?
is-
I'm so confused. He's not. He's going for
Going for
stables.
Very interesting.
I don't know. What? Okay. I thought they were. I was certain they would go for a dock.
Yeah, and then going for a dock would be absolutely game-ending in this case, but it seems like both players are just gonna be following the build they know on land. Maybe they're not so familiar with water.
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe that's the case. Yeah.
At least that will give us a balanced game, though. I mean, if one player went for the water and the other one ignored it, like, it would just be completely game-ending. You would have no shot of competing with them.
True. Very true. All right. Let's see. Did he do it? No.
So Mystic, I guess he's anticipating the Song Dynasty Chukunu from Keiron, and he's deciding to just go straight into Horsemen. Some idle villages into the town center. Really could be moved
Yeah.
out to those farms.
Wee. Morning. Oh, this
These
is
are always
shitty.
tough because it won't actually show you that they're idle on your user interface
Yeah.
because they're trying to get to the sheep. So a lot of times you don't notice until
Those
until you actually go look at them.
I think he rallied it on the sheep.
Yeah, it's still rallied there.
Oh.
There they go.
Okay, there you go.
Come on, get on those farms, boy. Where are you going?
Hello.
Get on those farms. You paid for
Where's
that
he
land,
go?
right?
What is he? What? Why are you circling around your town? Where's
Maybe to build a house to get the fish. Maybe he's going for fish.
Okay.
His villagers.
Okay.
I mean, it is a good gather rate. Like, you'd rather have a dock, but it is still. If you're not, I mean, it's better to get them with your villagers than not get them at all. So.
All right. You see, Mystic is really planning on making some harassment right
Yeah,
now,
he's definitely going for it.
but
Looks
it
like
has
it's
been
gonna be
spotted.
a similar setup of the stable into the barracks, and
Yeah.
Keiron going straight into Chukunu.
But is this the minute? Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's go
Yeah.
in here. I was afraid that he rallied it far away, but it's okay.
Opting for the second archery range, which will get countered by those horsemen and samurai pretty hard, but
Yeah.
once he adds a barracks to get some spearmen into the mix, I think he's gonna be okay.
Uh oh.
He just
Oh.
wants to be really careful about moving out before the spearmen are ready to defend his Chukunu.
Yeah.
Chukunu in big numbers can actually kill horsemen pretty quick. They can mow them right down, but in small numbers like this, they're gonna lose really, really badly to those horsemen. So he's definitely doing the right thing to keep these guys at home, not getting too crazy, not trying to run across the map too early. Definitely making the right call there.
Yeah. That's better. That's way better. How is he gonna do this? Oh, he's made barracks. Yeah.
Again, going with the Onabagesha, I can't help but think this is just a build order that he knows and that he's not really thinking about his unit composition. Onabagesha are the worst unit you could be producing right now. They get hard countered by the Chukunu.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. I don't know.
I mean, not to be okay. Maybe that's a little harsh, but it is actually the worst unit. I mean, I guess spearmen would be worse.
But if they're
Spearmen
so
would be
bad,
worse.
why are they in the build order for some like? He must have learned
They're
it from
bad
someone who's.
against. They're bad against archers. It's like it would be like
Yeah. Okay, you told me.
yeah. It would be
Yeah.
like if you're playing English versus English and you go spearmen. It would be like that. Like you're just making a unit that counters itself.
Why is there an eye on Keiron?
Oh, that's the person that's like the perspective, I guess, that we.
No. I've seen
Wait.
everyone, right?
Yeah, no, I don't actually know why that's there because we're in caster mode.
Yeah, right? Okay. It's just... I was getting
Yeah, I have no
confused, but okay. Making sure I know we're doing okay. What is happening here? He has 8
No,
horsemen.
this is such a wasted potential. Samurai are such a good unit to play against these Chukanu.
Ooh. This is...
He's getting a pretty good mass together. It is getting to the point where even those horsemen are gonna have trouble
yeah.
dealing with him. Once you start getting into those like 20 plus numbers, it's rough. Still nobody on the water.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna round it, but he's going straight in, so...
Yeah. See. Interesting.
But he doesn't
wonder
know
where
that's
this
such
army
a far
is.
run.
Okay, I like the idea to go for a wall here. That's gonna
Yeah.
enable him to really... Once he gets Chukanu behind that wall, that's really gonna protect him from these cavalry.
I would put the wall here. Not here. Like
yeah, I
block
could agree with...
his place, not yours, right?
It's just a little bit of extra space, yeah.
Yeah. Hi Overlordy, how you doing? You're watching the finals best of 3 between Mystic and Keiron.
Looks like he's just gone for a big flank with those units, but if Keiron simply pushes through the middle, then he's gonna arrive while the army's not home. Going for rams already, okay!
If someone wants to get it over with.
Yeah, he has decided that it is time to fight.
I think he heard that I said I was tired and I wanted to take a nap. He was like, alright, Cupcake, no worries, I got you.
Somebody's gonna... Yeah, this game is gonna end one way or another pretty soon. I think Mystic might be getting caught out of position here. He's not really scouting ahead of his base, and I don't think he has any idea that these rams are coming in.
But these people, where are they rallied? They're rallied all the way over there. And he has no one here. He has no military in his base. What is he gonna do?
No. He's gonna have to go under his town center and hide, basically.
Now he's gonna do here.
Yeah, he needs to
and
keep pushing with his main army.
So
yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I think Keiron's best play here is just to push hard as he can and try and force this army to come home from Mystic, because Mystic doesn't have any kind of rams or anything to actually destroy this infrastructure. You know, he's not gonna be able to sit under the town center for long. The Onobagesha also are gonna be getting mowed down by this town center. They do not have ranged armor.
Why are you fighting the little town? Like, this is a useless.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He's
Just
not going for the
checking
barracks. Is he going straight for the landmark?
He's going straight
this
for
is
the
a really
landmark.
this is a really common beginner mistake to go straight for the landmark. It has the most HP and it's like the lowest value thing you need to be targeting. You should kill the production first.
Yeah,
Always
so it's
production
more
first.
difficult to bounce back if you win.
The production, well, it's like there's a barracks there that's producing units. The units are gonna be fighting you, and the barracks has less HP. Going straight for the landmarks is like trying to end the game before you've earned it, kind of. So he's probably gonna get cleaned up here.
Look at that micro! Look at him! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my! I'm so proud of you, Keiron! Look at you go!
Yeah,
I'm
Keiron's
not
putting
biased,
on a really...
but look at him! I'm just really proud.
Yeah, he's putting on a really good display here. I think he's pretty much done as well as you could hope to do with this fight.
It's just a shame he didn't take this down.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a shame.
Like he actually got no value out of the rams. That's like 700 wood that he got nothing for. And you see how much damage it did to the town center? That's exactly what I'm talking about. If that damage was spread between like 2 farms, 2 houses, the barracks, you could have destroyed half his base, but instead we've just chunked his town center, and his town center is still working exactly as hard as it would be at full HP, meaning the rams got no value. And
Keiron!
Yeah, I think Mystic is going to be able to close the game here with his counterattack if he plays it right. He's way ahead on workers. He's got 17 military to 2. If Mystic just gets on top of those production buildings and doesn't let Keiron make any units, it's going to be completely locking him out of the game. All he has to do is put his army on that production.
But again, underneath the town center...
It won't kill your units fast enough is the thing, though, because Keiron can't make any military, and you just keep flooding units. The town center will kill them, but you just don't care, because what can he do? He can't come out of his base to get resources. He can't make an army. He can kill your units all day. You just keep making more. Yeah, I think Mystic has a really good shot here at ending the game. Let's see if he identifies that.
Yeah.
He needs to keep the pressure. Well, I guess he doesn't really need to keep anything up. He's up by 20 villagers. Yeah. This is...
Yeah. Oh, if I was Keiron, I would maybe just surrender to save your power, and just try your luck next time.
I would be fine with seeing a surrender here.
Yeah.
But you know, if you wanna keep trying
Yeah.
until it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
GG. That was a good fight, though. Match
That
complete.
was that was a good one. I think really we see here what happens if you build rams too early. Battering rams are what you make when you're ahead and you think you can win. But if you're on an equal military, you're both on one base, you're both pumping units, and you try to make rams, you're probably not gonna win that fight because they've been
Yeah.
putting all those resources into military.
It was look at that. Look at him go. He was a little bit even ahead of him. If he did that push, GG. Are you guys starting a new one? Because then I can watch it again. I think what you said. If he would have gone for the production or the military buildings, he would have.
He could have at least gotten
it.
some. He could have at least gotten some value out of his rams.
Very cool.
Whether
very
it would have been
cool.
enough, it's hard to say. As much as I was talking bad about the Onobugeisha, they are a great raiding unit, and the way that they ended up being used in that game, I mean, they're going to lose really hard in a straight-ahead fight with Chukunu, but the way they ended up being used in that game, where they're just kind of running around the back of the base and using that movement speed to try and pick up villagers and harass the opponent, that's where they really shine, and since Keiron's Chukunu weren't at home to defend, it ended up working out great for him.
Yes. Sorry, I had to give my dog a kiss because she was being cute.
That's all good.
It was a really fun, and I feel it was quite a balanced match. I feel like they're both equal on an equal level.
Was definitely a balanced match, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, both Japanese.
Okay, going for the Japanese mirror.
All right. Oh, interesting. I did not expect Keiron to actually change civs right now.
No, I certainly didn't expect it either. This will be very interesting. I'm curious to see the difference in build orders we might see, because the Japanese are actually, I think, one of the more versatile civs as far as build orders go. I mean, we've seen openings where you go with one barracks into Onobugeisha to harass and then transition into samurai. We've seen two town center into mass samurai. We've seen fast castle into mounted samurais. We've seen, you know,
We've
seen
seen
all
it all.
sorts of different. Yeah, we've seen all sorts of different ways to play this civ. So definitely interested to see how they approach it. My favorite way to play this is Fast Castle into Mounted Samurai and Onamusha, which is the Japanese unique. It's like a crossbowman, but it's a horse archer, but they deal like bonus damage to heavy armor targets. And I really like that composition a lot because Onamusha, the mounted crossbow, is very, very effective at taking out especially samurai. And it also does quite good damage against the mounted samurai, which are the two units that you really are going to be expecting to see out of a Japanese player. So by going into mounted samurai with Onamusha, you can kind of cut off a lot of their best options from them, or force them into I mean, archers are really the main counter for the Onamusha, but Japanese archers are quite bad, so it's not really a situation you want to be in when you need archers to counter something. We'll see how they approach it. There are definitely other ways.
I wonder how it's going to be. I've not seen Keiron play Japanese before.
I've seen him play Japanese.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've seen him. He usually does like two town center into mass samurai when I've seen him play it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think that's the approach I would take in a mirror match, but it certainly could still work.
Let me pause it for a sec so I can. So it's actually the other way around. Keiron is at 0 point. Is this a little bit? Wait. My brain is lagging. I don't like how this looks. Sorry. Okay, this is prettier. Okay, so it's 0-1 for Mystic. And JKN CPU said in the chat, I feel like if Keiron does more minor harassment, he would have won. Maybe. Ooh, I like this. This is.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Going for yeah.
Ooh.
That is quite a lot of fish. We'll see if they go
Yeah.
for it this time.
Okay,
So far, we've seen the
so-
players largely ignoring the water today,
Yeah.
which is
Why are they doing
definitely. It's definitely a huge mistake. A lot of players don't. They're just not as comfortable with the build orders or whatever for water, but
that? What?
it's
Oh.
not really It's not really one of those things where we can say it's a difference of playstyle. It's definitely a very big mistake to ignore water like that. There's simply too many resources.
I
This
feel,
map, though, they both spawned really far away from it, so they might not know it's there.
Well. Ooh. This is a pretty place.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, imagine getting a castle up there, huh?
Oh. Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all the
Oh.
resources you need for the rest of the game.
Oh.
2 sacred sites.
Jeez.
How many sacred sites do we have on this map? Are there?
One,
oh, there's a
two.
third. Okay.
1, 2.
There's a third one up near the center, yeah.
3. Yep.
So we already see a bit of a difference in build. It looks like Keiron's going to be using the Japanese mining bonus to age up with his stone camp, and Mystic is going to be going for a quicker feudal by going straight to the gold.
Yeah. I keep thinking that this is actually a mistake, but it's not.
Yeah. Keiron, it's probably what he's doing is he's going to mine all the stone he needs for a second town center and use the Japanese stone mining bonus, which gives you 2 gold every time you drop off. You can see there. He's probably going to use that to hit feudal age so that he can hit feudal age and instantly drop a TC. You can get a really fast second town center around 5 minutes using this sort of build.
Mystic
It
is not
can-
doing that.
No, it can theoretically open you up to fast castle timings.
Mm-hmm.
If you go for that early second town center. That's the reason I don't really like doing it so much in the mirror, is that if I scout my opponent going stone this early, what I'll do is I will go straight to fast castle. I know they're not going to be able to harass me early enough, and then I'll show up with armored units that they aren't ready to deal with yet, because when you have 2 town centers, you obviously have to spend a longer time building up before you can age.
Yeah.
However,
I wonder
if
if
it goes
we
unpunished.
If we saw it, I really wonder.
Yeah.
How can I? How can
if you
I,
click on the lower right, the little, like under the map, there's like a switch to whatever. Like under the mini map at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. You click that and then you can look at player view.
Okay. So.
You can see whether Mystic is scouted
Mystic
not.
hasn't even scouted him. Just now.
He hasn't scouted the stone yet.
Oh,
It's
that's
not too-
interesting.
It's not too late to get good info. If he sees him on the stone now, it's still early enough.
Yeah.
And he sees that he's upgraded the daimyo, which actually tells you he's mining stone. So here is exactly when I would make the decision to go fast castle, if I were in his position.
He's even looking back like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then you can go back to caster. Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that lag in the game?
Yeah, I did.
That
Like,
scared me. Oh
like
god.
an old... Wait, is that a... Hold on, is that a Coca Township I see?
Yes.
Oh, it's a Coca Township. It's gonna be
Espionage.
ninjas. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some shenanigans this time. I'm thrilled to see what he's got planned with the Coca Township.
Such a cute name, Coca Township. I like it.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. That's adorable.
What if I ruin it for you and start calling it the Coca Township?
Don't
Too late.
ruin it, man. Hi, Hard Vegetable. How you doing? Happy holidays to you too. Did you have a nice time? What? Who was screaming at? Do you hear the game sound as well on Discord right now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh.
Alright, he has the 1 free Shinobi out of the landmark, and it looks like he's opted to instantly put more Shinobi into production, so...
What we're talking about?
Mystic. He has the Coca Township, that landmark, is producing ninjas.
Oh, for the espionage.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what he's got planned for this. I'm not really sure what he's hoping to hit with these Shinobi, or what
gonna be
he's planning to
fun.
follow it up with. Yeah, but it's
Stables.
definitely gonna be a fun one. First Shinobi making his way around to look for some harassment on the workers, I guess. All the workers safe under the town center. There's not really much for them to do yet.
Yeah, and they're gone here.
One shinobi disguised itself as an enemy villager already.
I've not seen this before. This is so fucking funny.
Oh yeah, these units are hilarious. They're the best. They've got a smoke bomb.
What is he gonna do? Is he gonna go here?
I don't know. If you go too close to the town center, it does knock you out of stealth, so you have to be careful about that. Yeah. But as it is, as long as he stays away from the scouts and the TCs, that Keiron is gonna see that as one of his own villagers. So
that is so
obviously,
shitty if it works.
if you're paying like really good attention, you're never gonna get tricked by a shinobi because you know where your villagers are. But if you, it kind of creates the situation where if you look away for a second, that one lumberjack that was idling suspiciously might just pull out a dagger and start assassinating his compatriots.
And you don't have any army yet, Keiron. You have seen how Mystic works, right? He makes army fast. Oh god. Oh, yeah, well, if this is not noticeable, then I don't know.
Yeah, look at how conspicuous they are.
This is so funny.
We're up to 6 shinobi count. He's pretty heavily invested on these guys.
Oh, this is so fucking funny. Is he gonna get away with it? I'm gonna laugh so hard if he gets away with it. I've not seen this before. Oh no.
It's like he's looking for an opportunity to get in there. He's hoping to catch Keiron not paying attention. Oh, Keiron is unfortunately awake. He's gonna see this coming.
Aw, shame. Shame. Aw, man. That would have been funny. Oh, he has some more here. Can Kino, I miss him. Can Keiron make also the ninjas?
He cannot. You can only produce them from that landmark.
Oh, that is so funny. Okay.
Yeah. So Keiron has gone. Keiron's gone for the Kuda storehouse, which is a much more standard way to play. Just gives you farms.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, Mystic is actually in pretty big trouble right now. Keiron's got a second TC up that's uncontested. Mystic is heavily invested in the Shinobi, which aren't really finding any value. It's gonna be a... He's gonna have to make something happen pretty soon if he doesn't want to get outscaled.
I think Keiron should make more military and just run him over.
Agreed. Once you get the second town center up and your economy is relatively safe, that's pretty much what you want to do, is just either go straight to the castle age or go mass samurai. I would be totally fine with going castle at this point, just because Mystic's army isn't very threatening. They can't really come under the town center. The shinobi are very squishy. They have no ranged armor. And the horseman mass just isn't going to be big enough yet. I really hope we get to see these guys. I really hope we get to see these guys do something.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It looks like he's gonna hide him out here. What I hope happens is I hope he waits for a fight to break out, and then he just starts causing chaos in Keiron's base as soon as the fight starts. When he's distracted, that's what I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That is really funny.
Keiron's playing well so far, though. He's making a few units to defend himself. He's keeping his base really compact. He's got some walls up just to make sure nothing dumb happens. He knows that he's ahead on the economy. He knows that he's not under any pressure, and he's just playing it nice and calm.
Oh, goodness. Oh, man. This is so funny. I wish that worked on him. Maybe if he would have just dropped in one, just casually ran into it.
Right. Or if you split them up and have them run around on all the sides. It's just tough when that's the reason that shinobi aren't really considered viable on most maps, is because if the enemy just stays under their town center and plays compact, you kind of have all these expensive units that they just don't really do anything. They can't go under the town center because they're too squishy.
Yeah. Oh,
shinobi are
so
amazing
funny.
on water maps though, because you can
Turn
use them
into
to
a
disable
boat?
your enemy. You can actually use them to disable the enemy dock. They have a special ability that throws like a firebomb at a building and sabotages it and turns it off for like 30 seconds or something.
I wish he would use this. You said a smoke bomb, right?
Yeah. They have 3 abilities. Yeah. Shin is the smoke bomb. Sabotage.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, sabotage is the one that you could use to shut down production buildings, and then you've seen the disguise ability already when he turns into the villages.
Yeah, that's so good. Oh yeah, here he goes. Oh, it's like he heard us.
Yeah, Definitely scaling that production up, getting ready to...
Yeah, he saw the horses. He was like, "Fuck you."
At this point, Mystic's army is a lot bigger, but Keiron is going to have the advantage in scaling because he's ahead by 11 workers at this point. That's not an insignificant advantage. I would really love to see Mystic go for the water at this point. Like, when you make this kind of big army this early in the game, you really want to be getting value out of it. Playing. Okay, a big fight breaking out, though. We see Sabotage coming down on the barracks. Yeah, those barracks are not going to be able to produce until that ability wears off.
Whoa!
This is going to let him...
Whoa!
Okay, he might have found a window here. He might have found a window.
Now
As
sneak
long
one
as
of the
those buildings are
ninjas
shut
to
down.
here. Oh man!
Keiron's not going to be able to reinforce his army at home as long as those buildings are shut down. He is going to hold, though. That army of, I mean, Shinobi and Onobugeisha just don't have the ranged armor to be diving town centers like that. And if Keiron plays it right from here, that should be the end of the game.
Oh my goodness. Keiron, go now! Keiron!
He's not... All he needs to do is mass up. All he needs to do is mass up a bunch of units and just play for map control, and he's gonna win easily. He just needs to keep Mystic in his base, not do anything crazy, and just...
Look at them all turning and swirling. So graciously.
Right.
Whoa. Damn.
And one random spearman in the mix.
Yeah. It's like, get boy.
Unfortunately, the Darth Maul Jedi spin moves are not able to overcome the absolute Giga Chad Samurai.
Yeah.
Keiron's gonna spot this gold mine out. It looks like Mystic is gonna be pushed off the gold. Hasn't gathered enough yet to age up. Things are gonna be getting a bit awkward.
Spicy. Okay, this is a waste of your military, but okay.
For sure, yeah. He's...
I would have not done this push so far in here.
No, I would love to see him just playing for map control. Just it looks like he is actually gonna be able to take it. Those samurai do have +1 ranged armor.
He has no army left. Mystic has no army left.
It looks like the samurai with +1 ranged armor are actually just gonna be able to tank out this town center fire.
Okay, Keiron. Do it now.
Yeah, he just needs to keep producing though. He's got no units in the queue.
Go, Keiron. He has
there he goes. He's putting some in there. We really want to see those units coming out fast. I mean, this is his chance to finish it. Oh, if he spots this out.
Greatly scouted. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a destruction.
Oh.
See, what I would have loved to see this game is Mystic when he had map control early with those horsemen and Shinobi. I would have loved to see him capitalize on that by getting control of the water and getting some fishing boats out.
Yeah.
Because that would actually allow you to match the two-town center economy of your opponent, or even outscale the two-town center economy of your opponent, because you're never gonna have to start making farms or anything. You're just gonna have these super efficient fishing boats for the rest of the game.
Good stuff,
as it is.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Just holding him off on his gold, and he has gold here.
Okay, another sneaky. It looks like he's just relying on Keiron keeping his army all together.
Yeah. Maybe because he knows how Keiron plays. They've played a lot together, so maybe he knows a little bit of a weak point of Keiron's game style, that he knows maybe the micromanaging is still not there yet.
For sure, yeah. What you would usually see in a higher level game is you would expect to see units all encircling this base. Maybe an extra scout or two would have come out by this point, maybe outposts. But you would really be when you have this much of a lead, you would really just want to clamp your opponent in and not let them go anywhere, not let them gather anything, constantly checking all the other resource camps. And even if you don't kill the villagers, you just make them run around.
Right? So why don't you just take these guys, go here, these guys hold off this, and then you're screwing with his food resources if you just... He knows that there's people here. Why don't you go back there and just kill the villagers? He has 9-6. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I think that would be the correct call. Sometimes it can just be a lot to manage in the moment, though.
No, just kidding. Yes, it is. Okay, there you go.
Definitely
He's
would
listened.
be a good call. Taking out the production. Okay, yeah, that's what we love to see. Just stopping his opponent from being able to produce any military to fight him. You're in no rush to end the game. You just want to keep destroying anything that might let your opponent play, basically.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's looking really, really good for Keiron.
For Keiron, yeah. Mystic has made it to the castle age, but
15 sleepy people. Why are you sleepy? Hello?
backing off to put Rams up.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the Rams, honestly. You could just torch that stuff down. I would love to see him just go onto that production and, you know, start torching those archery ranges and everything. Rams not a bad way to finish it, though.
Keiron needs to
Not a
scout
bad
more.
way to finish it.
Scout behind here and everything. Does he know?
Oh,
Wait, let me
absolutely.
check. Let
Yeah,
me check.
whenever-
Let me check. Oh.
Whenever you're
Nope, he hasn't.
no, he doesn't know. Yeah, whenever you're like ahead of your opponent to this degree, it's definitely something you want to do is like not let them just weasel their way around the map and take random resources. You want to make them feel like feel like you have map hacks on. Like you don't want to let them go anywhere ever. Just always check all the resource nodes.
Bro, they're here.
Which he is, yeah. Okay.
Where's he
is
going?
doing.
Oh,
he is
he's
doing
gonna
the right
find
thing.
him.
Yeah,
He's gonna
you
find
can
him.
see that
He's gonna find him.
You can see that he's shift queued attack move orders onto those units so that if they run past any villagers, they'll automatically attack them, and that means Keiron doesn't have to micro them anymore. They're just doing their thing.
Oh,
so this is exactly what you want to do to like
many?
just shift queue around the base.
Shift A,
Oh, that's
right?
a lot of Rams. Yeah, exactly. So that way you don't have to micro them anymore. They'll just automatically run around, and if there's any villagers out there, they will start clapping them, and you can focus on your main fight.
Clap them.
Yeah, so that's exactly how you want it.
they're
Yep,
found.
there we go. Great.
Oh
move
man,
by
if I
Keiron
was
there.
Mystic, I would just give up now.
For sure, this game is pretty well over. Once again, focusing on the town center. I guess he can at this point. There's not really anything you can do to lose this game, so.
Yeah.
Army coming a little bit further out, exposing those Rams to the villagers.
Oh, poor guys.
More
your
Rams joining the
Rams,
fray.
your Rams. Kill the
Oh, these
villagers.
villagers are all getting taken out.
Yeah, oi. Look at the point.
Heavy losses. Yeah, Keiron nearly doubled Mystic's economy at
38
this point.
sleepies. This is really painful.
Yeah, this
I
game
like
is...
the clowning that he did. And
With
if
the
the ninja
Shinobi.
thing would have worked, it would have been so freaking hysterical.
I wanted it to work so badly.
I really wanted it to work so bad either, but unfortunately, it didn't. And then, you know,
He did
fuck around and
unfortunately fail
find
to
out.
capitalize. Yeah, he did unfortunately fail to capitalize on that early map control. It's kind of like you have this big army, you have more units than your opponent, but you're not really doing anything with them.
yeah.
It's gonna allow your opponent to just outscale you.
Oh. Painful. What are they doing? Oh yeah, okay, there you go.
Okay, and he's gonna tap out with that one.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, this is
Oh, yeah,
very
it's
exciting because it's
extremely over.
1-1 now.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the tie-break round. That was an absolutely outstanding game. Some pretty great plays on both players' parts. Decision making was pretty clean. I think Mystic might have needed to respect his opponent a little bit more with the Shinobi Fiesta, but
Yeah, that was really funny. That was really good.
it was.
Keiron, GG.
I wanted it to work
Oleg,
so
GG.
badly.
That was really cool. Shinobi, is Shinobi the ninja?
Yeah, the
Oh my
Shinobi
God.
are the ninja.
That
I
was
wanted
so
that to work
funny.
so badly. That would have been hilarious.
And if he would have just gone to the forest line and then go to the gold and just what happens when you just stand there and then suddenly you become a ninja and you kill them all? Like what's gonna happen?
Well, they can. Yeah, well, the ninjas can disguise themselves as a villager. So basically, you can't actually do work. So it's gonna look like an idle villager. You kind of just hope they don't notice it.
And it's just like a
And
spy
then-
thing?
Yeah, but they also have a melee attack that does crazy damage. They hit for like 30 damage or something with their melee attack, so you can kill villagers really fast. Like, they do insane amounts of damage. The reason they're not really used as like a mainline like army unit is because they have no HP, no armor, they're really squishy. But yeah, you can absolutely assassinate villagers with them. They're not
That
just for
was so
spying.
Thank you for that great meme, Oleg. That was really good. Oh man, honestly, when he just dropped a bomb on the barracks and everything, I thought like, holy
Yeah.
shit, what the fuck is happening? That was really
yeah.
exciting.
I really thought he might have found a timing to get some serious damage done there, because Keiron
Yeah.
had the production, he had the economy, but when those barracks are shut down, it's like, well, you have the production, but you can't use it, and you have the economy, but your production is shut down. It was definitely scary for a second.
Very exciting game. Thank you guys for creating such amazing content for me.
Yeah, Keiron, next time just let him assassinate your villagers for the content. Come on.
Yeah, go on. Go on then. No, you do your best. So
Yeah.
it's 1-1 now, so it means that the next match is the last match. Is the winner of it all. Are you ready, Keiron? Are you ready, Keiron? We're waiting for Keiron to start the game.
Start the game already.
Start the game already. Oh, I'm ready, says Keiron.
Oh.
I
It's gonna
can't
be like
wait.
that, is it?
The grand final. So exciting. Who is going to be the winner? Ooh. Oh. Whoa. Sorry. That was actually genuine. That was really stupid. We have Keiron as Jeanne d'Arc. And we have
Okay.
Mystic as the French.
Wow, okay.
Huh?
Mixing it up heavily. Both players
Oh.
opting for the early night civs.
My god. I thought I was going to get content, but I didn't know how good it was going to be. Thank
Yeah.
you. Jeez. But okay, so I'm quite excited to see Jeanne d'Arc because I've not seen much of her, but I heard she's pretty OP.
I think her power level is like inversely proportional to your rank. Like the better you are, the worse she is. But
Oh.
she's still good. She's still good. I would consider her to be like a mid-tier, maybe like she's not as good as like Chushi or Rus or I can never pronounce that name. Chushi, whatever. She's
Zushi.
not as good as like them or like Rus or maybe Iobids. But I would consider JD to be like a good, solid, like better than average Civ for sure. And French not really in the best spot right now. However, weirdly enough, French does have a pretty good matchup against Jeanne d'Arc.
Oh yeah?
Because French, yeah, like even though Jeanne d'Arc is better in most situations, though the way the timings work out, specifically as French versus Jeanne d'Arc, it's a bit tough as a JD player because the French are going to have their School of Cavalry finished a bit faster than you, normally. They're going to have their first knight finished a little bit earlier than you, and their villagers are going to be producing slightly faster than yours. So you can't do the normal Jeanne d'Arc thing of like sending her out on the map to try and get boars and using your knights to like enforce map control and protect her, because your opponent is also going to have knights, and they're going to have just as many knights as you. They're even going to start to have more knights than you because they're going to produce villagers faster. So it kind of forces the JD player to go into like spearmen with their army, and it just gets a bit awkward. JD really hits their stride if they're able to level their hero up to level 3 before the Castle Age. But in order to do that, you need to be taking fights with her. You need to be killing units. You need to be on the map doing stuff. And when you're playing against French, it's pretty hard to be out on the map taking fights and doing stuff. And even if you do get the French knights injured, they're just going to run away, and Jeanne d'Arc isn't going to be able to catch them. And even if you kill them with your own knights, they're going to have run halfway across the map. Jeanne d'Arc's not going to be anywhere nearby, and she's not going to be getting the XP for those units when they die. So, I wouldn't say it's like a hard counter or anything. I think it's going to come down to which player is the better player, but is a better
Interesting.
matchup for French than you would expect.
I wonder who is. Because I feel like it's really balanced. I think that they're completely on the same level of skill.
Yeah, so far the games have been pretty close.
Pretty close indeed. I don't know.
Both players have at least some build orders they're familiar with, and they definitely know how to get some units out.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Woo! Baby!
That's what I'm talking about.
Hoo ha! Hoo ha! Hoo ha! Alright, caster mode. Immediately. Here we have Keiron, the red player. Don't forget, it's the red player, JKN. And here we have Mystic. They both spawn pretty close to each other in a relatively big map. It's quite a weird spawn. Okay,
Looks like the
lucky
water's not
for
gonna
them,
be
there's no
nearly
water.
so much of a yeah. There's only a few shorefish there. That's barely even. I wouldn't even try to put a dock on that, even if I knew it was there. It's so far away, and
Yeah.
there's so little fish.
Yeah,
It'd be too easy to punish.
So I have no idea how the opening of both of these are, as I have not played French that much, or in Jeanne d'Arc not even any. So
Well, looks like pretty much both players are generally going to be going like 7 on food, 3 on gold, maybe up to 8 on food, 4 on gold. You're just trying to rush that feudal age up and get your knight production started ASAP. Generally, I don't see Jeanne d'Arc being the one to move out and build the house on the mining camp, so Keiron's using a bit of a different build than the one that
she's
I'm familiar with.
peasant.
Yeah, she has to level up before she can become a... You can see her getting XP as she mines at that camp. She also gets XP for constructing buildings.
Where do you see how far she is with the XP?
I don't know if we can in caster mode, actually. I think we just gotta... Maybe if you go to, like, his player perspective, you can probably see it, but I don't think we can in caster mode.
I just kind of want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, okay, there it is. You can see it above the macro tab. It's got, like, a little fleur-de-lis, and yeah, right there. So...
Yeah. And then you can do... Which one would be better? Warrior or archer?
Path of the Warrior is almost always the better option. She has like an area of effect attack that just absolutely dunks on spearmen, which is pretty nice. The archer one I think is... I don't know if the archer one is underpowered or if the melee one is just too good, but... The only time I see archer come out is if like Louis MT was playing a game against Beastie recently, and Beastie had towered up his gold as Atri and was going castle. And Louis was playing as Jeanne d'Arc and chose to go into the archer mode because he just simply wasn't going to be able to do anything. Like, Beastie's resources are all safe under the town center, they're all towered. So the only way to get in the harassment is going to be to do it at range.
Yeah.
But that's literally the only time I've ever seen ranged Jeanne d'Arc be used, was in that one game. So she's probably going over to get started on the landmarks soon. You'll often see Jeanne d'Arc build the landmark by herself.
On her own, yeah.
Yeah.
School of Cavalry.
Exactly.
So you have the same age ups as the French?
Exactly.
Okay.
He's going to be helping her along with a second villager, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the timings of the age up and how French can outmass you in knights, is he's probably going to be aging up with like 4 guys. So he's going to have a school of cavalry up way faster as French, which means the first knight's going to be in production sooner.
Yeah.
Whereas Jeanne d'Arc, if you age up faster, you're trading off XP, because your Jeanne d'Arc is not going to be solo building.
Yeah. Okay. I think they're quite similar timed, right? If I'm looking at this.
It looks like Keiron has opted to pull a 3rd villager onto his landmark, which I actually think is a great choice.
Good for you, Keiron.
Yeah, because even if Jeanne d'Arc hits level 2 faster, you can't go on the map and level her up to level 3 until you have at least parity, if not superiority, in the knight numbers. Which means it's totally pointless to rush level 2 if you're doing it at the cost of your knight mass, because now you've got a level 2 Jeanne d'Arc, but you don't have any knights to protect her. So I think what Keiron's doing here is a great call, where you delay her level 2, but you keep up with that knight count so that you actually can move out on the map.
Yeah. Exciting. Oh, it's so well timed. Both of them just are gonna hit it instantly together. It's almost romantic.
Sure. Yeah, we have a pretty...
Yeah, he's first.
Oh!
Well, look at him go!
You love to see it.
Where are you going, though? What the? Why here?
Right.
Why are you rallying them here?
Couldn't begin to tell you.
What's going on? Is that an... Oh, yeah, no, it's an accident. No, don't... Okay.
Stick already with the first knight in queue. I would have liked to see the school of cavalry at the front side of the base, but I guess this is just where his villages were. It probably won't be a huge issue. The only thing I'm thinking about is that wood line would be really easy to wall down to, and you could probably fit a set of farms behind your town center.
Like
so putting the school of cavalry...
Where? What?
Like where the school of cavalry is.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's that's kind of like prime safe real estate. You can really easily wall that out and keep your workers safe, but you've plonked your landmark down there. It's kind of taking up some extra. It's not probably going to matter, though. In a French versus French matchup, if the game goes to farms, it's probably already over.
Yeah. Where's his knight?
Looks like it's moving out already.
Oh, here.
Okay, he gets the first charge off.
Wake up.
Yeah, Keiron's knight is just rallied. He hasn't actually attacked with it or anything.
Uh-oh.
Villager's going to be getting micro out of harm's way.
You should run away now. What are you doing with your...
Coming
Oh,
in.
wait, that's his. Never mind. The colors are so similar. Is he gonna lose this knight now?
He shouldn't lose it, but it is half health. The health bar on the knights is actually a really important factor, even if you don't lose it. Like, I see another production building coming down for Keiron. What is that? Is that a barracks or an archery range?
Barracks.
A barracks. All right.
Is that
Good
smart?
choice. Good choice. I would say so. Yeah. A lot of French players just kind of like autopilot their knight archer build, but
A woman
in
at
the-
arms.
Yeah.
How inclusive of them. I feel so seen. Alright.
Are there not any boars? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like there's only one boar on this map.
One.
That's a. Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
There's two. Okay, there's two boars. There's another one just south of this,
Where?
just north of where your cursor is now.
Here, you mean? Here?
There's two boars. There's two boars. It's fine.
Just joking.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That'll be good. The boar's worth quite a bit of XP for Jeanne d'Arc, so once we have spearmen to escort her, we might expect to see her moving out to try and get some of those.
Yeah, also barracks.
On the
here.
flip side, I also wouldn't mind seeing Mystic just run a knight or two over to kill the wolves and the boars. That wolf right there, just kill it. It's free XP for Jean. Exactly, he knows.
But he's not.
He knows.
He's the French. He's not Jean. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, but you don't want to let
Yeah.
Jean. It's almost like playing against Rus.
The
yeah.
Russ. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The deer don't. Yeah, the deer don't give XP, but wolves and boar, you want to be killing them just like you would against Rus.
Gotcha. I gotcha. I understand now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
The
this is a
outpost on
smart
the-
little cute thing here.
It is. Yeah, just making sure that he's not getting harassed. Age of Empires 2 style walling in your wood line.
Heck yeah. Good for them. It's an exciting. I feel like both players are so. They play really well. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that two barracks coming out for Mystic? Very interesting.
And he has only one. And a blacksmith coming up. Does he already have a blacksmith?
Not yet, which I think
No.
I think it's probably better to focus on production first. You can always get the upgrades later, especially as French. You get the +1 attack for free as soon as you finish your blacksmith, so it's gonna be a little bit quicker for you to get your upgrades. You can afford to delay it somewhat compared
Yeah.
to other civs.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
smart.
that's exactly what I was talking about. Just making sure to deny all that XP.
Yeah, smart. I did not know or heard of that, but it does make a lot of sense. Cool. Cool, good to know.
Yeah, so far, it's too early to say that either player has a particularly decisive advantage, but I would definitely put my money down on Mystic if I had to. He's really doing everything right. Jeanne d'Arc is not getting any experience. Mystic is gonna have... He's got a 3-villager lead that's gonna keep growing because he's French. His villagers are producing more quickly.
I don't think Keiron realizes that he has to do those things, because he's just standing here with Jeanne d'Arc.
Yeah, well the problem is Mystic has twice as many knights as Keiron, so Keiron probably knows that if he moves out with Jeanne d'Arc, she's liable to just get absolutely steamrolled by the knights. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 7 knights against 3, you know what I mean? If Jeanne d'Arc moves out, you can't actually protect her. The knights are just gonna roll up and kill her. And if you lose your JD, it's quite bad. She's an expensive unit to replace.
Every time you say JD, I see the guy from Scrubs.
Yeah, yeah.
Eagle!
No, she is the opposite of that guy. She's a reverse doctor.
Oh,
She
we're gonna see
only
some-
causes harm.
Yeah.
A little bit of a move out.
Yeah. There's a wolf here. Woof woof. A
Yeah,
bitey
he could stop and
infantry.
kill it, but he probably just doesn't care enough at this point. It's not like John is gonna run past him.
Uh-oh.
He's more concerned with getting
Ding,
straight to that
ding.
gold mine.
Whoa,
Oh yeah, there's
this
not
dude
enough
was
space in the
panicking.
outpost. That's gonna be a villager going down.
Oh.
And does he make the right call and peel out here? Yep, he does. He doesn't need to dive onto that TC. He's outscaling his opponent. He's getting good harassment, good idle time. He doesn't need to commit any more heavily, and he is aware.
Yeah.
All he needs to do is basically just keep charging on those gold villagers and then running away when they try to garrison. Cause as much idle time as possible, and he's going to be in a very good spot.
Oh, I love this game. It's so fun
He's
to
also
watch.
already moving out on the map to gather from the deer, whereas Keiron is stuck in his base gathering berries. Mystic at this point has full map control, more villagers, more military. It's looking pretty good for him. This could be a tough fight, though.
Ooh,
If
sorry,
he's-
my dog.
Jeanne d'Arc getting off a huge AoE there, really messing up those spearmen, causing a ton of damage. She's getting a ton of experience out of this fight as well.
Ooh.
A second AoE comes down from
Hello?
Jeanne d'Arc. Huge damage coming out.
Ooh.
But it's just not gonna be enough. The military numbers are too heavily in Mystic's favor. Even with some stellar micro from Keiron on Jeanne d'Arc there, the numbers just are not there for him, and his army is gonna get cleaned up.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness gracious.
With that, Jeanne d'Arc is going down. If Mystic plays this right, he can end the game right
she's
now.
fallen. She's fallen. Will he do it? Will he do it? I think he's going to.
Yeah, if Mystic knows his stuff, he can end the game right now. These knights are going to be completely unkillable. All you have to do is sit on top of the production and kill every spearman as it comes out. Keiron's going to be unable to produce units, unable to gather resources. The town center is going to absolutely tickle these knights.
Tickle.
Yeah, he can turn around and just kill that guy right now.
Oh.
Just clap him real quick. Clap him. What are you doing? Time for a macro break, lads. What are we doing?
Maybe regroup or something? I don't know. Have they done this one? No, not yet. Wait. He hasn't done this yet. Why not?
No, that's probably. Let's take a look at his knight mass. You generally want to get that if you have like several low HP knights. Otherwise, it's better to just keep producing because the amount of time it takes and resources it costs, you could just make another knight.
Why is he moving back?
I have no idea. He should be diving out of the town center and going for the kill here. He's absolutely in a position to enter the game.
Finish him!
Keiron is mining stone probably for a second town center. Well, he stopped.
Yeah, because he got killed for a big part.
Oh, true. He probably lost his miners. At this point, well, Mystic isn't under any pressure. While he can just push in and end, it's not like he's under any particular pressure to do so. He's got a better economy and more military, so he's kind of just... He's pretty much in full control of this game. Without access to that gold mine, Keiron's going to be unable to produce his own knights, and it's...
And Jeanne d'Arc cannot be returned, because he has no gold for it.
Yep, also true. She will eventually come back for free, but it takes a long time.
Yeah.
It takes like 2 minutes or something. I don't actually know the timer. Everybody always buys her back on cooldown, but...
I think... I don't understand what Mystic is doing right now. I think he could have just easily killed him.
Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, this is why it's a Plat-Elo tournament and not a Conqueror tournament. It is, you know, a little bit tough to identify when you actually can just end a game.
Yeah, true.
The concept of camping production is also something that I've noticed a lot in this tournament that could really be improved. When you're ahead in somebody's base, you literally just sit on top of their barracks and kill everything that comes out, and then they can never build an army. And like, yeah, you're going to lose units to the town center, but why do you care? The enemy has 0 military, and they can never produce any. Yeah. For every night you lose, you're going to have 2 more coming in from your own base. Then your own economy is scaling, the enemy's economy is not.
Yeah.
He has decided to go in, dive that wood line. A lot of villager kills here. The second town center was probably a Hail Mary.
Yeah. How long does it
take? He knew that he was down so
seconds.
many workers. Yeah.
37.
His only way back into this game was going to be going for something sneaky, like a second TC that doesn't get caught out.
Yeah.
Keiron right now is just looking at his units, the head in his hands. I mean, it's...
Yeah, it's sad. Is he... Yeah, there's more people going for it. I think it's over. It's sad, but I do think, yeah.
It would require some impressive work from
Whoa,
both players to turn
this
game around. Yeah, okay, allowing Jeanne d'Arc to hit level 3. Against French, though, it's just not going to be enough. She can summon these men-at-arms that are really powerful, but against French knights, they're just not going to be enough to carry it.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Mystic getting a little lazy with the micro. This is why we needed to be camping that production, because he wouldn't have been able to get those few spearmen out if we'd just been camping the building the entire time and killing them as they're produced.
Interesting. It's funny to see this from like an outsider's perspective. If you're playing the game, it just feels so hectic and chaotic.
Yeah, I guess it can feel that way.
I always feel super overwhelmed when I'm fighting, and I'm just like, oh! And now...
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I feel like you get used to it over time. Only 8 villagers on the board, mate. It's 3 idle.
Yeah. But he has had this before, right? Or no, it was a Megamind. I think it was Megamind.
Might have been. Well, the board can only ever have 8 villagers gathering from it. If you send more than 8, the rest will idle.
Yeah.
It's just how many can fit A little bit of a lull in the action. At this point, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Mystic just go straight to the Castle Age and get a Treb into the game.
Yeah. What is he? He doesn't really have to.
Even going for a
it
keep
yet.
drop. Going for farms? Oh, no, don't like that.
No.
You don't. No, you don't need farms, mate. You have full map control. You have twice as many army as your opponent. You don't make farms. That could all be units. You could be
yeah.
eating. You should have villagers here eating his deer, and then you go castle and use the same villagers to drop a castle in his face and kill him. You could end the game like really quickly doing that. As it is, though, I mean he's winning. There's not really anything you can do to lose from this. Like, even though he's gone for the farm transition in a pretty questionable time, I don't think it's possible to really lose.
Then they should just get it over with. Fight it out.
Agreed. Yeah, this.
I want to eat.
You have to let me into the next tournament. I'm watching this stuff. I'm getting bloodthirsty. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to just take all these units right now and just send them in there. There he goes. Let's go.
There we go. Okay, now we're gonna see it.
We're here for some bloodshed. Thank you, Mystic. It's like you can hear me.
Let's get it.
I want to see some villagers get run over.
Yeah, that's gonna be funny. Oh, Sean Dark is gonna.
Okay, his micro with Jean d'Arc is pretty clean once again. He's keeping her safe, getting her abilities out.
I think.
You can tell that he has them all in the same control group, though. He's just left-click dragging his units.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing that they have them on the same?
That's a bad thing. You can see that a lot of his spearmen weren't fighting during most of that time. They're just running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the pressure is finally getting to him. It's starting to fall apart here.
Ui, ui, ui.
Very clean micro for most of the game, but all it takes is a few seconds of slip up when you're up against these French knights and.
Oh, I think that's a smart thing to garrison the Shandar for a bit, right? Does she heal up in here?
I don't actually know.
Okay.
Not sure.
It would be fun if she could just like heal up for a bit and then.
While she's garrisoning. Yeah, I know that.
I think she is.
I know that some units can heal. Like, it's been changed in the past. Is the reason I don't know. Like in the past, when the Kurultai required the Khan to be nearby to work, you could put the Khan in a tower and then unpack the Kurultai next to the tower, and it would heal the Khan inside the tower. But then, like, when I put a Shinobi in a tower and I pop it out, it hasn't been regening its HP. So I don't know, like, which one is a bug and which one is how it's intended to be, or whether they've changed it or what. Because most units don't have any kind of regen. Yeah, his workers are getting chased around all over the place.
Yeah, and they died.
Yeah, Mystic doing the right thing here and just throwing units at his opponent. It doesn't even matter if the trades.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you can see that Keiron has actually taken more efficient military trades. He's killed more value of units than he's lost. But if you're Mystic here, you don't care about the value of the trades. All you care about is forcing your opponent to constantly fight you because Keiron's economy is almost decimated. Yeah. Even if you're taking bad trades, he will not be able to keep up with you. Jean d'Arc going down again.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
yeah.
Knights absolutely just rinsing out that berry patch. Keiron down to 13 economy up against 69.
I mean, he's lucky that he was smart to wall everything in a way that you don't easily go. Yeah, I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, the walls are.
Because it didn't really help.
I mean, the walls would be good if you were playing like a more defensive strategy. But when it's French against French, it's like, do I want to spend wood on walls?
Yeah,
it's almost like you're accepting that you've lost because you're spending your resources on walls and he's spending his resources on knights, you know?
Yeah.
You'd rather just win with more knight.
Yeah. Hey, GG to Mystic. Congratulations. You have won the second ever tournament. I hope you are happy. A very, very good fight from Keiron. It was very exciting, but yeah. It just Mystic was just better.
Exciting one. Yeah, I mean, it came down to just like we said at the beginning, whoever was able to get that Night Mass bigger earlier, and Mystic identified when he had an advantage, and he went for it.
Yeah, and it was a smart play, but I do think that it was really exciting that they both changed their civs every round to keep it exciting for us to watch. It was really cool. Yeah, really
Yeah,
big
it threw me off.
GG to Mystic. Yeah, I did not expect it, but there was very exciting rounds to watch. Big GGs to you, Oleg. Congratulations on winning. How do you feel? Do you want to say something to the audience? Yeah, respect to both players for playing different civs. Yeah, it was
True.
very,
Yeah,
very
I wasn't.
awesome.
I was not expecting the French John Dark matchup at the end. It's
Yeah.
absolutely out of nowhere.
How do you feel right now, Oleg? I'm doing the interview what they do after the sports.
Yeah.
And Keiron, looking back on the games, what do you think you could have done different? Oh, that was very exciting. I'm sad that I cannot just look at the map anymore when I'm in here.
Oh yeah, I guess. Wait, can you not actually?
No.
Oh wow, weird. I guess that. Oh, I guess because it's the like caster mode thing. It's different
Yeah.
from.
Yeah. Oleg says winning against such great opponents always feels good. Yeah, that is such a nice thing to say. Bless. GG. GG to everyone. GG to Strikes. I think Strikes went to bed right after those games. Oh,
Yeah, probably so.
He's awake again. And GG to Megamind as well. It was a very exciting half finals, and you did amazing. And the finals was also amazing 3 rounds. GG to the big winner, Mystic. I will be planning a new tournament soon, like in a month, like not soon, like tomorrow. Just making sure. Thank you guys all for watching. If you made it this far, you're awesome. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Say congratulations to the winner, Mystic. So yeah, thanks for everyone who joined. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Lizzie, who's here? If you don't want to leave a like for the games, at least leave a like for Lizzie. Do you want to speak to the people? Yeah. Say more. Okay, I don't know if you heard anything, but she was talking to you guys. Oh, wait. Whoa, sorry. Whoa, one sec. Lizzie! Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll just say goodbye. I don't actually do stream chat. Oh. Yeah. Bye, cutie pies. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I don't know. I'm gonna go. Later.